Solar banks right here again with another video. So on today's video I just want to quickly make a breakdown of the trades I took, or I posted it on my Instagram. For those that are following me on my Instagram or TikTok, they would have seen this post already. Just in case you haven't followed, you should actually go and follow me on Instagram, TikTok now, and subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Like videos and watch, like, and subscribe. So I never plan to make any video actually, but simply looking at the caption I put when I wanted to post it on YouTube, that was what gave me I just feel like I could actually make a content out of this post here. So you see, this is the caption. Literally, same process, simply understanding price correlation in the market. So let's take it a step at a time. First of all, what do we mean by correlation? Correlation. Okay, let's just use correlation. What's the meaning of correlate? You see, it says have a mutual relationship, something that have a mutual relationship or connection in which one thing affects or depends on another. Now what you have to know is that they necessarily in the financial market, they necessarily don't depend on each other here to move. In terms of the correlation, they necessarily don't depend on each other to move. Everybody can go their ways, you feel me, but they does affect each other at times. Oftentimes they does affect each other. That's one thing you should keep in mind. Now another thing you should know is that another important thing you should know is that we have two types of correlation. We have two types of correlation in the forex market, in the financial market as a whole. Here we have the negative correlation and we have the positive correlation. What do we mean by negative correlation? Negative correlation is when one pair is going up and the other one is going down. Yeah, but in terms of positive correlation, it means they are going in the same direction. Yeah, let's say now in terms of let's take for an example, your friend, you and your friend, you are going, or you and someone, you guys are going forward. You guys are going now. That's going, you guys are going together, moving in the same direction, is a positive correlation. But now let's assume your friend now decide to move backward while you still keep going forward. That means you guys are having a negative correlation. You feel me? Now you are going forward, your friend is going backward. You feel me? That is a negative correlation. But when you guys comes together and work in the same direction, that is what we call a positive correlation. You know what I'm saying? So now how does that affect the market? How does that relate to the market here? We have the dollar index. You can actually, with the power of the dollar index, if you know how to use the dollar index, you can actually use the dollar index to analyze, to know where to predict what will happen on a certain pair. You feel me? But it does not actually affect it all the time. But at times, like I said, at times they don't depend on each other. But at times, oftentimes, they do affect each other. You feel me? So let me just go to the dollar index first, the DXY. Let me use the DXY. This is what I saw in the dollar index. Let's say, I guess it was yesterday. Yeah. So this is what I saw. Very simple. You see, let me just use this place alone. From here to here. From here to here. Let me make it bold. From here to here, you see that the price has been going downward, meaning there is a price bearish. You feel me? Now here, if I just use this place, if I just draw a support, a resistance here, you see the price broke above this support, above this level. Yeah, it broke above this level and broke down below again. Now meaning the bearish sentiment is still continuing. So now me knowing that okay, the dollar index is going bearish, what should I be looking on? How do I use this? Actually, you don't trade dollar index, you just use it for analysis. How do I leverage on this opportunity? Use it to find setup on other pairs, like which are the USD pairs, which are the dollar pairs. Yeah. So now coming to Euro USD, the market is already sitting on its support. The market is already sitting on its support here, as you can see. So I just mark this out. The market is already sitting on its support, coming from a higher time frame resistance. It has been selling from a higher time frame resistance. Now it has gotten to a higher time frame support, of which there's high tendency it is going to hold. Now remember, as I always say, I do trade the reaction, will not just push the market blindly, you feel me? So now the market has gotten to my higher time frame resistance, you feel me, on the Euro USD. On the Euro USD, the market has gotten to my higher time frame resistance. What do I want to look for? Now I look for simply this is you see, let's see, you see, this is just like basically following market structure. This is let's see, this is the impulse correction. So I literally entered from the correction because there was a new high, so I expected the market to keep going higher. I promise you there are more details, there are more information to this, but I'm just trying to, this is a free content, so just trying to put things together for you guys. So this is a higher high, so seeing this, there's a support. Let me just return that to that place. Seeing that, then there's a support here where I could actually buy from, That's how I got to see this buy from here on the Euro USD. For the Euro USD, you see, and my just in case I am wrong, my stop loss is here. That's why my stop loss is down below this place. So and my take profit, it is pretty much simple, just this place. But it's not up to that place actually, but I think it's somewhere around here. So let's just see. This was just some very basic thing, yeah, very simple, just like trading from a support to a resistance. So now you see, we've known what will happen on the DX, on the dollar index, that the dollar is going to be selling, yeah. So now the pairs of dollar, anything that is in pair with the dollar should actually be buying, you feel me? If the dollar is the base, if the base does control the there's a lot you have to know, I promise you. We have base, we have quotes, and we have base and quotes. The base on the currency on the left hand side is called the base, and the currency on the right hand side is called the quote, you feel me? Now the currency on the left hand side is the main pair, is the main pair that owns the chart for whatever you are trading. So if it is GBP USD, it means this is GBP USD. The main chart is for GBP, you feel me? So now the base, the quote, we are trying to make something in correlation here. We are trying to trade with correlation here. So if USD is the quote, if the USD is the base and the quote is another pair like USD JPY, we should be assuming like USD should be going, if USD should go down, it means that JPY should be going up. Now anything that is like the otherwise, like let's say GBP USD or Euro USD. Now Euro USD is the base, and Euro is the base, and USD is the quote. It means that we are saying Euro should go up. Like as USD is going down, we are predicting the Euro to be going up, you feel me? So that's just it. So now we've seen that okay, DXY is going to go down, the dollar index is going to be going downwards. Now we have to look for buy on Euro USD. So that's why we took a buy from this place, you feel me? So now let's go to continuing. Let's go to USD card. So for the USD card, it was pretty much simple as well. Pretty much traded from a support, from a resistance to a support. All my things is just the process, very very simple. I guess I saw that truth around this place. So this is my resistance, higher time frame resistance, of which is highly probable to hold, you feel me? So you see, this is literally same Thursday, you feel me, same time in correlation that I saw that correlation, you feel me? So This is on Thursday. Now going down to my lower time frame to look for my entries. I trade the reaction. You could see the market is already rejecting from that level. If I just draw this zone out, you see the market is already rejecting. So giving me a vibe that okay, this place I've gotten to, it is hard for me to cross over. So I might just want to return to where I'm coming from. You feel me? That's just the language I'm hearing from this place. What I'm seeing here. This is what I'm seeing from the reaction. You feel me? So now seeing all these things, I just looked for the most possible resistance, which is this, and entered myself from that resistance, and I believe I should be looking for a lower low now. The market seems like I'm not saying it will not. It seems like it will not be able to create a higher high. I'm not saying it is a must. That I'm not saying I'm very sure 100% that it is gonna sell. No, but just in case it is gonna buy, this is where my stop loss is at. Let's check that trade again. You see, just above that place. You feel me? So this is where my stop loss is at, and I was anticipating my exit was just right below this place, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check. And exit. Okay, my exit was here. But initially, because I have principle for everything, this is how the analysis is exactly. Now, so this is it for USD card. So you see, USD card, just like I said, USD is the base here. We analyzed a sell for the dollar index, and the dollar is the base here, so it should actually be selling here to why the card should be buying. You feel me? So that is it for the USD. Now for the AUD USD, what should we be analyzing? What should we be anticipating? Base and quotes. We should be anticipating AUD USD. The Australian dollar here is the base currency, so we should be analyzing. You should be looking for a buy. You feel me? So just in case you don't know, AUD, GBP USD, AUD USD, EUR USD, and NZD USD. Go and check these 4 pairs. They have like positive correlation. I promise you, they are most just like the same. If you are trading all these pairs together, well, you can trade them together. So whatever happens on GBP USD is most likely to happen on other things, but they might just not happen at the same time. That's why I said if you come to this correlation, like they say they depend on each other. They necessarily don't depend on each other, but it does affect each other at times. You feel me? So because the time varies, at times GBP USD might have moved like GBP USD might have moved, whilst AUD USD and other place they are still on the spot. And at the end of the day, they are still going to move in same bias, you feel me, but the time might just be different. But at times they might move together, you feel me, especially when there's news, if you want to trade fundamentally, they move together, like they have positive correlation. Know that in case you don't know that, and know it today. So for AUD USD, very quick, the video is getting too long already. So you see, I have my support right here. So always from the higher time frame, I have my support right here. Price has been coming, creating series of low. Creating series of lows. This is a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now I'm expecting price have gotten to my POI, my point of interest here. I'm expecting, what should I be expecting? I'm expecting it to create a higher high now. That price has gotten to my higher time frame support, you feel me? So now if I go to my 15-minute time frame, my lower time frame for an entry, anything can be your own lower time frame, you know what I'm saying? So if I go to my lower time frame for entry, it's based like very, very simple as well. I just look for the nearest support. I like, trust me, bro, they are more to all these things I'm doing. I'm not just but to make it simple for you to understand here how I saw those analysis. That's why I'm doing this, I promise you. But there's more to it. I'm not just looking at just ordinary support video. Like, I have many confluences sitting in place, you feel me. And my exit was very, very simple. It was pretty much simple. My exit is just around this place. See, my exit was around this place. So this is so that is how I saw these three. That was how I saw these three trees. You feel me? That is the EUR. You see the EUR USD buy, EUR USD. I saw I took a buy. For the USD card is sold. For the AUD USD a buy. It's just simply knowing how to leverage on, knowing how to use correlation, knowing how to use price correlation. You feel me? And so you can leverage on anything. I told you, no knowledge is a waste. Always try to learn, keep learning. You can't know everything, I promise you. No knowledge is a waste. This brings us to the end of this video. So just in case you like it or you've learned something on this video, please do make sure you like the video. Comment your thoughts. Comment, maybe you have a question or whatsoever. Comment it, put it in the comment section. And another important thing, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that, and turn on the notification bell. It is very important so that whenever I drop valuable videos like this, you will often get to see it like immediately, like very fast. So I guess that should be all for now. Catch you guys on another video. Bye.